Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh has said he wants to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence "Bud" Crawford. What is your honest thoughts on that as an opportunity and a potential fight?
Oh, it's always is a chance there, right? We'll see, but always is a chance there, and we're here to make the best deals, and always a chance.
What's up, fight fans? Some breaking news. This guy, Julius Julianis, who's an ESPN Knockouts reporter, is reporting that the fight isn't only about to be announced, but the contracts are signed between none other than Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford.
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement as fans eagerly await what could be one of the most legendary matchups in the sport's history: Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. This blockbuster fight, tentatively planned for 2025, in Las Vegas has already earned the nickname 750 million mega fight, highlighting the massive financial stakes and the iconic status of both fighters.
I'm the face of boxing.
Crawford wanted a payday, but Crawford didn't do good at 54. When I talk to people, they all tell me you would have knocked him out at 68.
Well, he knows now. He experimented the 154, and he knows.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, hailing from Guadalajara, Mexico, is widely recognized as one of boxing's biggest stars. With an impressive career spanning multiple weight divisions, Canelo has bagged titles in the super welterweight, middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight categories. Known for his relentless aggression and razor-sharp defense, he's a force to be reckoned with in the ring. Meanwhile, Terence "Bud" Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska, is celebrated for his unmatched versatility and tactical brilliance. As an undefeated four-division world champion, Crawford has proven his dominance, claiming belts from lightweight to welterweight. His ability to switch stances and outthink his opponents has earned him a reputation as one of the sport's pound-for-pound greats. The possibility of a showdown between these two titans has been a hot topic for a while. The idea gained serious traction when both fighters acknowledged the historical and financial magnitude of the fight. Crawford, ready to move up in weight for the challenge, stated boldly, "I heard Canelo say I'm easy work. If I were easy work, you'd take all that money Al-Sheikh is offering you." Key figures like Turki Al-Sheikh, chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, have played a significant role in pushing the negotiations forward. Al-Sheikh, known for orchestrating major boxing events, initially showed strong enthusiasm for making this mega fight happen. However, he later commented, "I just wrapped up an important meeting with my team, planning fights for 2024 and 2025. I decided to disregard the Canelo fight as I don't want it anymore."
Right now, in your opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion, something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as number one.
The financial stakes for this fight are absolutely massive. Dubbed the $750 million mega fight, the revenue is expected to come from pay-per-view sales, ticket purchases, sponsorship deals, and global broadcasting rights. This would place the event among the biggest moneymakers in boxing history, alongside legendary bouts like Mayweather versus Pacquiao and Mayweather versus McGregor. However, one of the biggest challenges in setting up this fight is the weight difference. Canelo Alvarez fights at super middleweight, while Terence Crawford recently competed at welterweight. To make the fight fair, careful planning is needed. Crawford's decision to move up in weight is impressive, but it does raise questions about how this could affect his speed and overall performance. Both fighters also have busy schedules with other commitments and fights leading up to 2025. Panning everything, from training camps to promotional events and recovery time, is critical. With the boxing calendar already packed with major events, organizers will need to time this showdown perfectly to maximize revenue and viewership. Breaking news from Happy Punch reports that Canelo and Crawford have agreed to fight this year in Las Vegas. Photos of the two fighters meeting with Turki Al-Sheikh suggest that negotiations are progressing. Known as the boxing capital of the world, Las Vegas is the perfect host for such a monumental event. Still, pulling it off will require meticulous logistics, from choosing the right venue to organizing security, accommodations, and transportation for fans and teams. Canelo Alvarez's greatest strengths include his power, precision, and wealth of experience. He's a master at adapting his style to overcome various opponents, whether they're defensive tacticians or aggressive fighters. His famous body. Shots are likely to be a key strategy against Crawford, especially since Crawford will be adjusting to a higher weight class. With experience against bigger fighters like Sergey Kovalev and Caleb Plant, Canelo knows how to control angles and pace a fight. However, he has struggled against faster, more elusive opponents in the past, something that could work in Crawford's favor. For Terence Crawford, victory will depend on his speed, versatility, and unmatched ring intelligence. His ability to seamlessly switch between orthodox and southpaw stances is a rare weapon, often leaving opponents confused. To counter Canelo's power, Crawford will need to rely on constant movement, circling and pivoting to avoid being trapped on the ropes. His knack for setting traps and capitalizing on opponents' mistakes could help him turn the tide with sharp counters. This fight promises to be a clash of skill, strategy, and stamina, with each fighter bringing unique strengths and challenges to the ring.
Top 5 fighters right now in boxing. That's your top 5 right now in boxing. Not your, that top 5 in boxing right now. Right now.
Champions or just anybody?
Top 5 right
Anybody.
now.
Shakur #1, hands down. Tank, he up there. Canelo, Inoue, Tyson Fury.
Damn. That's now beforehand. Back, the back in the day. Who top?
Terence Crawford's reputation as a master technician will face its toughest test yet as he moves up in weight to take on a naturally bigger and stronger fighter like Canelo Alvarez. Questions about his conditioning, durability, and ability to maintain power at a higher weight will be at the forefront. Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford symbolize two powerhouse boxing regions, Mexico and the United States. This fight is bigger than just national pride. It's a global spectacle capturing the attention of die-hard fans and casual viewers alike. The cultural impact of this bout is immense, especially in the fighters' home countries. Canelo carries the proud legacy of Mexican boxing, a tradition rich with legendary champions. His involvement on this grand stage not only boosts Mexican boxing's international reputation, but also reinforces its influence in the sport's history.
Listen, Canelo needs to understand he's a different fighter now. The deterioration is there. He's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. You're not the same guy. So telling everyone you're going to knock them out and then going into, 6 decisions in a row now? Scores a knockdown every time. The power's still there. The problem is the pace and the ability to carry on and push. That's the real difference, and that comes with age. He's 34 going on 45 at this, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys, because he is fighting younger, bigger guys. So you got to keep that in mind as well.
Be great. That'll be 3 times. If you go 154 and win the belt, that's 3 times super. Then I said, chase super greatness. Come on, Canelo. 160.
Well, if he can get in there with Charlo in like his next 2 fights where he still got age on his side, then maybe go up again. Like if he's trying to chase the greatness. But I mean, he already done something that's never been done. Charlo don't want none of that smoke.
Terence Crawford's remarkable career is a testament to the resilience of American boxing, particularly from regions like the Midwest. His journey from Omaha to the pinnacle of the sport serves as an inspiring story for young athletes everywhere. The economic ripple effect of this mega fight will be enormous. Las Vegas, the host city, stands to gain significantly from the influx of fans, media, and promotional events. Local businesses, including hotels, restaurants, and transport services, are gearing up for a major windfall. However, the challenge of moving up to super middleweight to face Canelo Alvarez cannot be understated. This leap will test Crawford's ability to handle the increased power and physicality of a higher weight division. While his skills and technique remain unparalleled, it's uncertain if his power and durability will translate effectively at this level.
when he fought Canelo and he was like standing right in front of Canelo and Canelo's just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing and weaving. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
If this fight happens, Crawford's adaptability could be his biggest weapon. His ability to switch stances, adjust strategies mid-fight, and use his speed to outmaneuver opponents might give him an edge in the early rounds. To counter Canelo's powerful punches, Crawford's sharp defensive skills and high ring IQ will be essential for setting up effective counters while staying out of danger. A fight of this magnitude, like Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, requires meticulous planning from both camps. With their contrasting styles and physical attributes, each team will work to maximize their fighters' strengths while addressing potential weaknesses. Guided by experienced trainers, both fighters are expected to undergo grueling preparations in pursuit of victory. Canelo Alvarez's camp, led by the highly respected Eddie Reynoso, is renowned for its precision, creativity, and intense focus. Reynoso has been instrumental in turning Canelo into one of boxing's most versatile fighters, and their strategy for the Crawford fight will be no exception. Canelo's game plan often revolves around constant pressure, forcing his opponents to fight on his terms. Against Crawford, an expert in movement and counterpunching, Canelo's team will likely emphasize cardiovascular conditioning. Expect training methods like long-distance running, high-intensity interval training, HIIT, and altitude training to play a significant role. These techniques will help him maintain his relentless pace for all 12 rounds, particularly if Crawford aims to stretch the fight into the later stages.
Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happens.
Yeah.
Even with the challenges, Crawford's versatility and adaptability could be game changers in the fight. His ability to switch stances and use both hands effectively makes him unpredictable and tough to counter. Paired with his sharp footwork and high ring IQ, Crawford excels at controlling the pace and distance of a fight. During his training camp, sparring partners will likely mimic Canelo's aggressive, pressure-heavy style, focusing on body shots and counter-punching. These sessions will recreate the physical and strategic demands Canelo brings, allowing Crawford to practice fighting a bigger opponent while fine-tuning his defense and attack strategies under realistic conditions. Canelo's powerful counters and crushing body shots are designed to wear opponents down over time. To prepare for this, Crawford's team will emphasize defensive drills that improve his footwork, movement, and ring awareness. Training routines, like slip rope drills, shadow boxing with resistance bands, and defensive sparring will help Crawford sharpen his ability to evade Canelo's punches and stay elusive throughout the fight. Additionally, the camp will focus on strategies to neutralize Canelo's ability to trap opponents by cutting off the ring. By perfecting his movement, Crawford can control the fight's pace and range, giving himself the best shot against the physically stronger Canelo.
Canelo is beating these guys with all 5 layers of defense. Number 1, feet. Number 2, elbows, hands, shoulders, and the mind. This is exactly how both of those guys got to the highest level of boxing supremacy. Canelo Alvarez means to the Mexican fans what Floyd Money Mayweather meant for black people. 50 wins in boxing, no losses, no draws. And follow for more.
The broadcast of this fight will be a global event, with major networks and streaming platforms vying for the rights to air it. Partnerships will span both traditional media and digital outlets, ensuring the fight reaches a massive audience. Viewers will have the option to watch through pay-per-view streaming services or international broadcasts. With both Canelo and Crawford being such big stars, experts predict pay-per-view sales could rival or even surpass previous blockbuster events like Mayweather vs. Pacquiao. To build excitement, innovative promotional campaigns will feature behind-the-scenes footage, interviews, and interactive content. This fight isn't just a financial success, it's a career-defining moment for both fighters. A win for either could solidify their legacy as the best of their generation. The impact of this bout could open the door for more high-stakes cross-divisional matchups, encouraging fighters to take risks and seek greatness instead of avoiding challenges due to politics or financial reasons. The spectacle and story surrounding this fight could draw in new fans to boxing, reigniting interest in the sport as it competes with other combat sports like MMA. Preparing for a fight of this magnitude demands extreme attention to detail and unwavering commitment. Both Canelo and Crawford, guided by their experienced trainers, will spend months sharpening their skills and conditioning their bodies for the challenges this matchup presents. In Canelo Alvarez's camp, his longtime trainer Eddie Reynoso will design a rigorous program to counter Crawford's speed and adaptability. One of the main focuses will be on building Canelo's stamina. Known for his relentless pressure throughout fights, Canelo's endurance will be crucial against Crawford, who is highly mobile and skilled at maintaining distance. To prepare, Canelo will engage in intense cardio routines like long-distance runs, high-intensity interval training, CHIT, and possibly altitude training to improve his lung capacity and overall endurance. This will help Canelo maintain his relentless pace for all 12 rounds. Another key part of Canelo's training will focus on studying and neutralizing Crawford's ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances. Crawford's versatility is one of his biggest strengths, often confusing opponents and creating openings from unexpected angles. Reynoso will focus on helping Canelo stay calm and adjust his strategy depending on Crawford's stance. Sparring. Partners who can mimic Crawford's switch-hitting style will be brought in to help Canelo get comfortable dealing with the unpredictable rhythm and angles. Speed will also play a crucial role in Canelo's preparation. While Canelo has faced quick opponents in the past, Crawford's hand speed and sharp combinations present a unique challenge. To get ready, Canelo will take part in drills designed to improve his reaction time and sharpen his counters. Techniques like speed bag work, reflex training with light boards, and sparring with faster opponents will help him prepare for Crawford's rapid-fire attacks. The goal is to ensure Canelo can respond quickly to Crawford's punches and find openings for his own counters.
Look up the definition of boxing. Please look up the definition of boxing. The martial arts of boxing, and then come back with your opinion. Because boxing is not all about knocking somebody out. Yes, that's part of it. That can happen, but boxing is a sport where you can outpoint somebody too. That's why they go to the scorecard.
I appreciate that take, bro. That's real educated, man, real thoughtful. But you ain't had a decision win in a long time, bro. You known for like being a great finisher. So I appreciate that. But that ain't how you moving though.
Right.
Follow for more.
For Terence Crawford, moving up to face a bigger and stronger opponent like Canelo presents a unique set of challenges. Under the guidance of Brian Bromick McIntyre, Crawford's camp will focus on building strength while keeping his signature speed and agility intact. Since stepping up in weight, Crawford's conditioning will need careful attention. His strength training will include weightlifting, plyometrics, and functional exercises designed to boost his power without sacrificing his mobility. His team will also implement a customized nutrition plan to help him gain lean muscle while still maintaining his stamina and sharpness. A key part of Crawford's preparation will involve sparring with partners who can mimic Canelo's physicality and aggressive style. These sparring sessions will simulate the relentless pressure and punishing body shots that Canelo is known for, allowing Crawford to practice evasion techniques and counterpunching under realistic conditions. Crawford's team will focus on helping him stay off the ropes and avoid prolonged exchanges where Canelo's power could become overwhelming. By constantly moving and controlling the pace of the sparring, Crawford will refine his ability to dictate the fight. Defensive drills will also be crucial in Crawford's camp. Canelo's precision and power, especially with his body shots, make him a dangerous opponent to trade punches with. Crawford will work on improving his head movement and footwork with techniques like slip rope drills and shadow boxing with resistance bands to sharpen his evasive skills. These drills will help Crawford stay elusive, minimize damage, and create openings to counter effectively. Crawford's ability to stay unpredictable and outmaneuver Canelo will be key to his game plan. A fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford would be unprecedented, featuring two undisputed champions from different weight classes. This matchup goes beyond typical championship bouts, offering a story of legacy, greatness, and the pursuit of boxing immortality. It has the potential to inspire young boxers by showing what can be achieved through hard work, skill, and the courage to take on tough challenges. This fight highlights the importance of legacy and greatness, going beyond financial rewards. If this fight happens, it could become one of the most thrilling showdowns in recent boxing history, with two undisputed champions whose contrasting styles and magnetic personalities have captured fans all over the world.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. Big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I've not been against Terence Crawford against nobody. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Crawford's technical skills and versatility make him a tough opponent, but moving up 2 weight classes to face Canelo's power and experience presents significant challenges. Many analysts and former champions believe Canelo has the edge due to his size and experience at higher weights. However, Crawford's ability to adapt and his sharp ring IQ could make for an exciting and competitive fight. The proposed $751 million mega fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is a historic event in boxing. Despite the hurdles, the combined star power of both fighters, along with the financial support and organizational expertise of key figures like Turkey, makes this matchup a real possibility. As negotiations move forward and details are finalized, boxing fans around the world eagerly await what promises to be an unforgettable fight, etched in the sport's rich history.
Just a few weeks ago, you heard what Terence Bud Crawford had to say on why he wants to take on solo Canelo Alvarez.
I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. He's the most accomplished fighter, and I would just like to, fight another great.
Which is a very noble reason. I mean, it's a reason that I can get behind. If you notice, his primary reason isn't money. He did say it'll be the biggest fight, which, you do want a big fight, but I don't think he meant monetarily, which the money comes, okay? But what he's saying is he want to test himself versus the best. And I think he's telling the truth here. Right? Of course you want big money and stuff like that, but I think his swan song is just him testing himself up against the very best. Those are the reasons the war room can get behind.
Who do you think has the upper hand in this historic showdown? How do you imagine the fight playing out? Share your thoughts, predictions, and excitement in the comments below.